Hey, what's up, guys? It's the Real with Neil podcast, and today we are going to be discussing do not despise small beginnings. I wanted to inform you that your first home does not have to be your forever home. I think that at times we see HGTV, how things are marketed, and we're like, okay, I want my first house to look just like that. But it may not be the first house that you have that may be like that. It may be the second, maybe the third. Don't despise starting off small. As with me being married now and having my first child, and I don't really like to say I regret or wish, but that's something that, like, man, if I had the understanding that I do now at 36, at 21, at 22, when I first got my first apartment, that I could have been in the process of bought my first home. It could eventually be almost paid off. I could bring my family in, and then we already have a house. And then we could be close to paying the house off, and we'll be in a position where we don't have to worry about a mortgage. Because I realize with renting over 15 years, I think to myself, how much equity I could have in a home right now. With me renting for 15 years in different apartments, where could I be right now if I would have bought my first home at 22? So don't despise the small beginnings. Don't despise that first home. I have a Chevy Cruze. It's a small car. My car salesman came and picked me up, and I said, man, this is a nice car. He said, this is going to be your car. And when I showed certain people that I care about and love the car, people was like, are you sure that that's a good investment for you because of your length and your height? And I knew it was a good investment for me. And one of the things that my car salesman told me is, don't despise the small beginning. He told me, hey, listen, start off with this car. Get your credit right, and then you can be able to get into something that you actually do like. And I know certain people may tell you, hey, that's a small house, but you have an opportunity to own something. You don't have to transfer the money that you are paying in rent to the landlord. You can be able to invest that into yourself, and that's meaningful. To have something that you own, that's something that you can have pride in, to say, I own this, I invested in this. It was good for me to be able to have a car, a brand new car that wasn't used, that didn't have 100,000, 200,000 miles on it, that this was actually my car. Even though it didn't look like everybody else's, people were getting Camaros and all these different other cars and Chargers, and people was telling me I should have did that, but I appreciated the Chevy Cruze. I appreciated it. And I knew that as long as I worked on my credit, as long as I saved my money, I could be able to get something better later down the line. And as long as you continue to invest into your home, as long as you continue to make those initial payments for your mortgage and pay that home off, who knows, you may could be able to upgrade and do something bigger later on down the line. But be grateful and be thankful for what you do have, because it can be a blessing to your household now. So I just wanted to share that with you, to do not despise small beginnings. And you don't have to wait until you're in a relationship for you to buy your first house, because who knows? You can buy your first home, the person that you connect with and you do life with, buy their first home, then you all can be able to move in together. And then you can be able to have a home that you could potentially rent out. And then that's extra money that you all making together. And that's extra money for the household. If you have any more questions, any more questions that you would like to know more about with the home buying process, I'm here to help. I'm going to have my information in the description below. And let's become homeowners in 2025. God bless.